What's going on, guys? New York Sports up here, and I'm back at it with another New York Giants video. So today in this video, I'm going to be doing a video about the New York Giants offensive line. Can the New York Giants offensive line be an above-average line in the 2020 season? So now, overall, obviously, we know how bad the offensive line has been. I mean, honestly, the past 3-4 years, I mean, it's just been god-awful. We really haven't had a strong center since Weston Richburg. We really haven't had a strong offensive line since like 2014, 2013. I mean, it's been a while since we've had a good offensive line. And overall, it might have been arguably the worst in the league last year. It might have been dead last in the NFL. Because we had guys like Nate Solder, who we signed back in 2018. He was supposed to be a really good signing for us. He was always a decent left tackle when he was with the Patriots. And Nate Solder was terrible last year. I mean, he just kind of got Daniel Jones killed every game. And he was kind of like the same thing with Ereck Flowers. Ereck Flowers pretty much got Eli Manning killed back in like 2018, 2017. Ereck Flowers was terrible when he was here. And there was other guys in this offensive line that really didn't play well last year. Guys like John Halapio just really didn't play well. And this offensive line was super weak. I mean, Saquon Barkley, once again, did have an injury-riddled season, but once again, when he had like games, I think he had like 1 yard. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous, and that just proves to you how just extremely weak this offensive line is. Because we have one of the more talented running backs in the league, and imagine if we had one of the better offensive lines. Imagine how good Saquon Barkley will be, and I think we will have an improved offensive line this season. And if we can see a healthy Saquon Barkley could have an unbelievable season this year. I mean, imagine Saquon Barkley with a good offensive line. That's going to be amazing to watch. And overall, we'll go over the signings they made in the offseason. Obviously, drafting Andrew Thomas for the 4th pick overall. He was the best tackle in this draft, in my opinion. He didn't allow a sack all year. When he was with Georgia, he played really well against Chase Young. And I really like Andrew Thomas. I really like that kid. I was happy with the pick. Once again, I didn't really want offensive line. I wanted Isaiah Simmons more. But overall, if we were going to pick offensive line, Andrew Thomas was the guy I wanted. And I was really happy with it. I was really happy when Gettleman picked him. And I think he'll be really good here. And I think he'll be one of the better offensive linemen in this league. I think he'll be the best offensive lineman on this team. And I've got high hopes for Andrew Thomas. We got a lot more young talent on this team, like Will Hernandez, who we drafted back in 2018. I still think Will Hernandez got a decent amount of talent. I think he can be a good offensive lineman. Next season, we have guys like Nick Gates and Kevin Zeitler who can perform well. We've got Shane Lemieux, who might not play the full season. He might come in and play center at the end of the year to maybe fill in for Spencer Pulley. But overall, I'm a big fan of Shane Lemieux. I think that's a sneaky good pick in the draft. I think we got him in the 4th round. And so overall, I'm very happy with the Giants' offensive line picks in the draft with Andrew Thomas and Shane Lemieux, and also Matt Peart. And Matt Peart will probably he's another guy that might join the team at the end of the year. I'm not sure who he'll replace. And maybe it'll be Zeitler. I'm not 100% sure, but he'll probably come in at some point this year. I'm really excited to watch him play. I think this offensive line is very young, but I do think it will improve, just like our secondary. Our secondary, once again, was very weak last year. It was one of the youngest secondaries in the National Football League. But once again, I think it's going to go through some growing pains. But personally, I think it will improve this year with the signing of James Bradbury, and as a veteran to go to this defense. We have Jabril Peppers, one of the better safeties in the NFL. And we got guys like Xavier McKinney, who, in my opinion, will be a beast on defense for the Giants. So overall, I really like this overall team. I really like the improvements to the weak points of the Giants team last year. I mean, they have one of the worst defenses in the league, one of the worst O-lines, and I think they've done really well this offseason to fix the defense and fix the O-line. So overall, and the main question is, do I think the Giants can have an above average offensive line in 2020? Yes, I personally do think we can have an above average offensive line. I think it'll be better more at the end of the season, because that's when we'll call more of the younger guys up. But personally, I believe we will have an above average offensive line next year or going into 2021. So that's going to do it for this one. Just wanted to make this video about do I think that the Giants will have an above average offensive line? Do you think the Giants will have an above average offensive line? Put it down in the comments below. Love to hear what your opinions are. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.